From prison to professor. There was once a young man named Marcus who grew up in the heart of a bustling city. From an early age, he was surrounded by adversity, poverty, violence, and a constant fight for survival. School was a sanctuary for him, but the pull of the streets was strong, and by his late teens, Marcus found himself making choices that led him down a dangerous path. Bad decisions and wrong associations eventually caught up with him, and at 21, Marcus was sentenced to a decade behind bars. Prison was a world unto itself, unforgiving and cold. At first, Marcus felt his spirit fading, the weight of regret growing heavier each day. He watched years slip away as he stared through the bars, thinking of all the opportunities he had squandered. But deep within, a flicker of hope remained. He remembered his mother's words, "Your circumstances do not define your destiny, your choices do." One day, Marcus wandered into the prison library, searching for a distraction from his thoughts. The scent of old paper and the quiet rows of books offered a strange comfort. He picked up a worn novel, then a textbook, then another. Slowly, reading became his escape and, eventually, his salvation. He devoured books on history, science, and philosophy, letting the words ignite his imagination and intellect. For the first time in years, Marcus felt alive. As months turned into years, Marcus's curiosity grew insatiable. He signed up for every educational program the prison offered, literacy courses, GED classes, and even correspondence college courses. He spent countless nights hunched over his desk, determined to reclaim the future he had lost. He began helping others, tutoring fellow inmates who struggled with reading and math. Marcus realized that knowledge was not just a means of personal redemption, but a powerful tool he could use to lift others as well. By the time Marcus walked out of prison, he was a changed man. He carried not only a stack of certificates and a college degree, but also a renewed sense of purpose. He knew his past would follow him, that society often sees only the mistakes, not the transformation. But Marcus was undeterred. He applied to university after university, facing rejection after rejection, until finally, one institution gave him a chance. Marcus thrived in academia, earning his master's degree and eventually his PhD. He dedicated himself to the study of social justice, determined to shed light on the cycles of poverty and incarceration that so often trap young people like he once was. His story inspired others, students, colleagues, and even those still behind bars. Years later, Marcus stood at the front of a lecture hall, addressing a room of eager students. His voice carried the weight of experience and the light of hope. He spoke not only of theories and research, but of resilience, redemption, and the power of second chances. When students asked about his journey, he told them the truth, not to glorify his past, but to show that no mistake is final, and that every setback can be the foundation for a new beginning. The lesson Marcus left with his students was simple but profound: your past does not dictate your future. With determination, education, and a willingness to change, anyone can rise above their circumstances. Marcus's journey from prison to professor is a testament to the human spirit's capacity for growth. In the darkest places, hope can take root and flourish, and with each new day, we are given the chance to write a better story.